What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? I wanted to get this video up for you guys earlier today, but I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Your boy ain't feeling the best, but we got to talk about these joints, man, because these joints have had the sneaker community in an uproar, and I feel like a lot of the energy changed once we got just a tad bit more information regarding these joints. But Army, if y'all been sleeping under the rock these last couple days, if y'all have missed out some of the lives that we had, we did go live yesterday for the DB collection. Your boy did wind up getting a dub on the DB6s, and that was about it. Also, Friday night, and I'm so upset with YouTube, I did go live for these joints right here, but they never did push out the notification. So I want to let the Army know I did get a dub on the Field Jacks, but these will be dropping again January 31st. That's your boy's birthday, Army. So we will be live for the Travis Scott Field Jacks on my birthday. Now, it's a couple other things that I want to do as well on my birthday, January 31st. I do want to do a Whatnot live for you guys as well. I got a lot more of those flare shorts. Shout out to everybody that's just been patient, man. Just been a lot of stuff going on with the shipping and me receiving packages, but majority of everybody's orders and things are out and about, man. So I'm happy about that, Army. I'm still waiting on flu games. If y'all need metallic fives, y'all need to hit me up ASAP. I also noticed that the metallic fives, those are already on Sneakers app, man. Now, normally we will get a shock drop and then they'll throw them on there. So is Nike trying to say, hey, y'all not getting no shock drop? Because they already loaded on there, Army. So y'all gotta let me know if y'all feel like we gonna get a shock drop on the Air Jordan 5s as well, because it's low-key kind of looking slim. I hope we still wind up getting that shock drop. Also, Army, I want to let you guys know about a new product that Rejuvenator has, man, and it's that Rejuvenator Oxy Foam. So you can use this on your sneakers and you can use these on your hats too. Like if you're brimming your hat dirty, use this. It's a multi-purpose cleaner, Army. So if you don't want to just get the Rejuvenator sneaker cleaner solution just to clean the sneakers, you can get the Oxy Foam cleaner. It's going to clean your sneakers and it's going to clean your hats. And of course, it has that Oxy Clean formula in there to get them joints as crispy as it's set. Look, Army, link is in the description section below, Army, to give you guys 10% off all Rejuvenator product. Like I said, your boy is a little bit under the weather, feeling like the flu game, Army. I ain't even gonna hold you. Your boy feeling like the flu game, but we gotta go ahead and talk about these Air Jordan 185. Now, Army, I know it's football Sunday and Super Bowl is coming up, and I know y'all probably got a lot of money on these parlays. So if those parlays hit and y'all want to grab these, if you get some extra cash, Army, you gotta let me know in the comment section below, man, because I feel like a lot of people want these now. They just disappointed with how Jordan Brand is releasing his shoe. And we are celebrating 40 years of the Air Jordan 1. So Jordan Brand decided to give us arguably the best colorway ever in the Air Jordan 1. I personally feel like the Air Jordan 1 Chicago is the best OG colorway. Like, granted, I am biased, but if these were 85 Chicagos, I feel like the time and the energy will be different. I don't care if it was 10,000 pairs for $250. Everybody and their mama will want the Chicagos. But we got the box right here, Army. Now, this box is just a tad bit more sturdier than your regular Air Jordan 1 box. And Nike and Jordan Brand decided to retail these at $250. Now, after seeing all of the hard work, Army, like, I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. The videos that I've seen on how they constructed these Air Jordan 185 Breds, I'm amazed. Just the time, the technology that it took in order for them to try to give us as close to OG as possible. And I feel like a lot of people, they still not happy with it. It's not enough. It's not enough. So let's go ahead and open the box. And a lot of people gonna say it's not enough because, break, these don't look nothing like the 85s, the height, all of that. But we gonna go ahead and we gonna dissect the shoe as much as possible. We do got our white paper inside of the box right here. We got the Air Jordan 185 Breds. Now, these joints do come with the Jordan hang tag or the booklet, whatever you guys like to call it, with all of the dope instructions and details and the construction of the Air Jordan 1. Now, a lot of people like, oh, Jordan, like, how y'all still wearing Jordans and buying Jordans and they ain't got no new technology? It's because he's the GOAT. It's because he's the GOAT. There's nobody that has done sneakers like Jordan. Now, Peter Moore was the creator of the Air Jordan 1 and the Air Jordan 2, and then Tinker Hatfield jumped on for the Air Jordan 3, which in my opinion is the greatest Air Jordan of all time, but that's a discussion for another day, Army. We do have that classic Bred colorway that was banned. Now, the more information we get, now they trying to say that they wasn't banned, and then they trying to say that they was. Like, was the original story of how these joints were banned, is it the truth or is it not the truth? But some of the details that I did notice with these, Army, instantly was the jumbo swoosh that we got on these, man. They hit us with that jumbo swoosh, and it's a bigger swoosh than some of the past Air Jordan 1 Breds that we have had. Now, I got a couple of them over here. And before the 85 highs was announced, the Air Jordan 1 bands, the B grade joints, was my favorite one. These already done seen the ground a couple times, Army. Again, this was one of my favorite Air Jordan 1s. You had the X on the back, in which I got inspired for the new lineup, Army. I will have some merch for the 85s. Remember, we remain humble over here, Army. You got the date and the inside on the B grade joints. Again, these are B grades, so if you ever frown upon a pair of B grades, remember when you put these on your foot, exactly what you were wearing. But you can notice again how small the swoosh is, Army, even the shape. Now, I've never been one of those guys that was just like, oh man, like, you know, picky on the shape. I've always been picky as far as like my shoes having paint chipping or certain creases or whatever the case may be. But man, that's a huge difference. Now, Army, soon as we heard that we were getting the 85 Breds, I went ahead and just got rid of my 2016 pair. So the next best thing that I had to compare is the Homage to Homes that came out 2018. But again, you see we got the slimmer swoosh. But even with these, Army, a lot of people got accustomed to having this type of tumble leather on the Air Jordan 1s. But in fact, the 85, Army, we have more of a full grain flat leather, and that's exactly what we got right here. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. As far as the leather quality on these compared to like the other 85s, these are softer, Army. These are softer. These are plush. It still has that, you know, stiff leather look to it. But man, look at the toe box going, Army. I would say that these are a lot softer than the previous 85s that we have had. Check out that outsole right there, Army. We got that Nike swoosh. We got our white midsole. Even from the midsole, Army, like they literally had 85s. And with the AI technology was trying to get the midsole to a T. Like, I understand why these are $250 now because of the time and the effort that it took for that team to get these as close to the OGs as possible. Now, if you're new over here, Army, and want to know what stores are actually getting them, here go the list of stores. Now, I also seen on Sneaker Bar Detroit that they has a couple overseas sneaker sites that were getting the 85s, but I don't see the 85s popping up on the US sneaker list. Now, hopefully that changed because again, these are scheduled to drop on February 14th, but as of right now, we don't know if these joints will wind up being on the Sneakers app. Let's be honest, Army, Sneakers app was probably gonna be the best bet as far as getting these joints, unless you want to wait in long lines or you got a politic or you got a network. These are dang near gonna be impossible. And I feel like that's the reason a lot of people are upset with these. I feel like at first it was the price point. Or they charging too much. Now, even though they charging too much, most people are not even gonna be able to get their hands on these. This is where these are gonna come into play, Army. Yes, these are a consolation prize compared to the 85 Breds, but don't sleep on these because you can't touch these, man. This is still a great Air Jordan right here, Army. As I asked myself, I'm like, if they were to go ahead and give the black toes an 85 look, they might just hit us with these joints right here and not give us the wing logo. Or what if they would have gave us the 85 Breds with the Air Jordan and not the wing logo? Like, I got a lot of questions to ask because I'm curious of why people don't like these, and I'm curious of why so many people are upset with these, minus the price tag. Now, I know a lot of people have said, oh, Break, you know, the hype. It's the hype, man. It's not as high as the original OGs was, and you know, I was just like, I can see where y'all coming from because they have had side-by-sides between these and the OGs, but my boy Mr. Unloved Ones, and it's great to have people in the community that have done extreme homework on certain shoes. For people who just have that encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to certain Air Jordans. Like for instance, Mr. Unloved Ones the other day on Twitter posted and said, here's the thing, there isn't just one definitive 85 shape. And I think if that was widely known, this wouldn't be a point of contention. He said there are multiple factories from the 80s that all had their unique shape and design. From the wings to the heel and the collar to the color fastness. And even if you were to take a look at these, Army, you notice that these 85s right here, they have a red sock liner compared to the black sock liner that we are accustomed to, which I think is dope. Like, I low-key like the joints with the red sock liner just a tad bit better. And even look at how fat the swoosh was, man. I'm glad that Jordan Brand and Nike are bringing back the fat swoosh. So even the inside details, Army, of course, we got our size tag up inside of the shoes as well, Army. Even the tongue, like, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that they melted an 85 tongue down just to get the right material. Like, I feel like they did a due diligence, Army, that we haven't seen on a pair of Air Jordans in a very long time. So for that, again, I can see why their retail price is $250, $50 more than the average 85s that we have gotten. So I got a question, Army. When they drop these 85 Royals, because they definitely dropping these soon, and retail is $250 on these, what we gonna do? Because I just personally got a feeling that the 85, the OG popular colorways, Royals, Shadows, Chicagos, Breds, these may be $250 a pop. They gonna see what it do with these joints being this limited and the demand and the buzz that they getting. Wait till they give us all of the OGs, because guess what? I heard that all of the OGs are coming in 85 highs, 85 shaped like this. So either you gonna like it or you not, Army. Either you gonna like the price or you not. Either you gonna pay the price or you not, because I feel like this is just the beginning. All of these are just testers just to see what the community gonna do. These are still gonna sell out at $250. These are gonna resell for thousands of dollars. Like, Nike see what they doing. And that's why the price tag on these joints is still high. And it's gonna remain high like that. So I do understand the frustration with a lot of people. Like, how can I enjoy these shoes when they mad limited? I can't touch them. So I get it. Like, I try to look at the consumer and from the business perspective, Army. From the business perspective, Nike probably rubbing their hands like Birdman. But from a consumer, we like, dang, bro, like, we can't even touch them. You know, so I feel y'all, Army. Real talk. I really do. I really do. But y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about these joints, man. Red and black laces factory. They killed these. Again, if you not the biggest fan of the hype, and if you got an original 85, because I feel like it's those who got the OGs. The 85s that's just like, man, these ain't nothing like it. But then again, I ask myself, I'm like, bro, nothing that Jordan Brand has given us as far as a retro, I feel like people have 100% agree with. You always gonna have those people that's just like, nah, I'm cool. Them ain't right. They ain't do those right. But then you got some people like myself. I've seen all of the 85 OGs, Army, but I've never owned a personal pair. Before COVID, I was lining up a deal to get some 85s, Army, just to have in the vault. Then COVID happened and the price went up on 85s, and now 85 Breds, dead stock is like 20 bands. 85 Chicagos, dead stock is up there. It's tough to even get your hands on an original Air Jordan like in dead stock condition. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna be grateful and I'm gonna be pleased with these, Army. So y'all gotta let me know, are these worth it? And I'm gonna say this too. If you got the 2016 pair and you're satisfied with them, you ain't gotta spend that bread. If you got the 2011 band joints, you ain't got to spend that bread. Again, personally, from the looks of it, Army, these look like a 2013 pair. I'm going to keep it a buck. The 2013 just had that flat look to them. These look like the 2013 pair more than anything. So y'all know the saying, when you want something, your mama's like, oh, you got that at home? Yeah, bro, you got Breds at home. Real talk. If you like the tumble, keep your 2016s. If you want something more close to the original, go ahead and grab these joints if you have the opportunity to grab them, Army. So I like these. These are a cop. This was definitely one of the hot shoes on my list of 2025 to grab, and I appreciate these. I like these a lot. No, I don't think that you need to go ahead and break the bank for these. I think, again, if you got some Bred's at home and you happy with those, then cool. Be happy with those because there's too many other shoes that's dropping this year to just be stuck on this one pair of Air Jordans right here, Army. Even though, hey, bro, when it come to Air Jordans, Air Jordan 1s, these them, Army. Real talk. Y'all get that good look at these joints, man. These them. So when they drop the 85 Chicago's, Army, be ready, because I feel like it's going to be that same tactic that we got right here with these. So other than that, Army, don't lose no sleep over these. And that's easier said than done. And other than that, Army, let me know how y'all feel about these in the comment section below. Whatnot link is down there. So Premise link is down there. Rejuvenator link is down there. Make sure y'all say some Bred. You got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. You got the Air Jordan 1 Bred 85s. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and of course remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts, cause your ass taking nail.